June 2025. Cape Town's Parow district. Just after 3 p.m., a double-cab bakkie is riddled with bullets on Voortrekker Road. Inside lies the lifeless body of Andre Naudé, security mogul, businessman, and alleged kingpin of the city's criminal underworld. His murder brazen broad daylight follows the assassination of his closest ally, Mark Lifman, just 7 months earlier. But who exactly was Andre Naudé? And why was he gunned down like a mafia don? This is the full story of the man who rose from bouncer to gangster baron. A tale of power, money, betrayal land, bullets. Little is publicly recorded about Andre Naudé's upbringing. Born in the late 1960s or early 70s, he emerged from Cape Town's working-class suburbs into the city's nightlife scene, first as a doorman, then a bouncer. But Naudé wasn't just muscle. He was watching, learning, and waiting. In November 2011, Naudé co-founded Specialized Protection Services, or SPS. Alongside notorious figures Mark Lifman and Jerome Donkie Booysen, head of the feared Sexy Boys gang, SPS wasn't just another security company. It became a juggernaut, controlling the doors at over 200 nightclubs across the Western Cape. With up to 400 guards, they offered protection. But often, it looked more like extortion. 2012, PSIRA suspends SPS license over 300 criminal charges filed. By 2012, regulators had taken notice. The private security industry regulatory authority, PSIRA, hit SPS with over 300 charges of fraud, illegal operation, and intimidation. Naudé and others were arrested and briefly jailed. But they fought back. By 2015, all charges were mysteriously dropped. Not long after, a new entity appeared. Professional Protection Services, PPS. Naudé and Lifman were back, this time fully armed, licensed, and even more dangerous. Multiple club owners accused PPS of mafia-style tactics. Pay a sore face shutdown. Fire your current bouncers or we'll make your life hell. The security brotherhood operated like a cartel. Contracts soared from R252 tens of thousands a week. Non-compliance meant beatings, arson, and gunfire. The empire was strong, but cracks began to show. In 2019, SARS moved in. Naudé was accused of dodging over 10 million rands in taxes. His Belleville home, along with properties in Durbanville and Plattekloof, were raided, furniture seized. His empire was bleeding money. Then came the bloodshed. Brian Weinstein, the steroid king of South Africa, was gunned down in his bed. Execution style, Naudé, Lifman. Bod and Booysen were arrested and charged with orchestrating the hit to protect steroid smuggling routes and security turf. By 2024, all three were out on bail awaiting trial for murder. Andre Naudé wasn't short on enemies. He had outlasted Cyril Bika. He had clashed with Radovan Krejcier's network. He'd even been targeted by Congolese-run nightclub crews. 2019, Naudé survived a drive-by shooting in Durbanville. Later, his Belleville home was shot at. Police believed it was a gang war in progress. Then came the biggest blow. November 2024. Mark Lifman, Naudé's closest ally, was executed outside a George shopping mall. With Lifman gone, Naudé was exposed. On June 14, 2025, just after 3 p.m., Naudé's bakkie stopped outside a business on Voortrekker Road, Parow. In moments, gunmen emerged and opened fire. Dozens of shots rang out. His bodyguards returned fire, but Naude was fatally hit. He died at the scene. Theories flooded in. Retaliation for Lifman's murder. A revenge hit ordered from within. Jerome Booysen, reportedly nearby, was seen calling paramedics.
Andre Naudé, an alleged underworld kingpin, was not new to controversy. The murder accused was killed in a hail of bullets on Voortrekker Road in Parow on Thursday afternoon. His murder comes more than 7 months after his friend and business partner, Mark Lifman, was gunned down in a shopping mall parking lot in George in November last year. The duo were both charged with the murder of Brian Weinstein. Western Cape police have launched a manhunt for Naudé's killers who came under fire alongside his bodyguards in Parow. The 55-year-old Naudé, who was the owner of a security company, was currently out on bail for Weinstein's murder. Naudé is also friends with the alleged leader of the sexy boy gang, Jerome Donkie Booysen. Booysen was seen at the scene of the shooting as Naudé's body lay next to his double cab bakkie. Naudé and Booysen were frequently seen together, and the duo attended the court proceedings in George of Johannes Jacobs and Gert Bezaidenhout, the men alleged to have murdered Lifman.
In 2024, key trial witness known only as Mr. X revealed the existence of a brotherhood that ran Cape Town's nightlife with military precision. That brotherhood was breaking apart. Naude, once untouchable, had become a liability. With Lifman gone, enemies saw a vacuum. Police suspect it was either retaliation or a strategic purge in the criminal hierarchy. Andre Naudé built an empire on protection, fear, and power. He wore the crown of Cape Town's underworld, but like so many before him, it came at a price. His death, like Lifman's, marks the end of an era and the beginning of a brutal fight for what remains. Who will rise to fill the void, and who will fall next? Andre Naudé ruled with force, fear, and connections. In the shadowy world of Cape Town's criminal elite, a kings fall hard. Subscribe for more untold stories from South Africa's criminal underworld.